Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Ultra, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing Mars Horizon. It's something I saw on sale on Steam. It was about 20 bucks, give or take. And it looked like a lot of fun. I kind of like these space construction games where you need to build your rockets and research and send them up, and as time goes on, you get better stuff and better technology. It's kind of Kerbal-esque in that sense. You got to build your own rocket and test them out. But yeah, like I said, it's on sale. It's not terribly expensive. And I thought we would check it out and see what's going on. So let's get into it. We're going to click on New Game. I did do a tester, actually a couple testers, just to see what it was like. And so far, it's been pretty fun. I mean, there's definitely some pluses and some minuses, which we can kind of get into. But first things first, let's select our agency. You can start off with either the European Space Agency, USA, Soviet/Russia, China, or Japan. I think we're going to start off with the good old US of A and just kind of go with that. You can also customize your agency, I guess, and build your own nation, your own space program if you should want to. But we're going to start with this. Pioneer, balanced. Yeah, we're going to kind of pick the middle one, and we're actually I'm going to turn off the tutorial. I'm going to kind of talk you through what we need to talk through. I find the tutorial has like a ton of pop-ups, like a lot. So I think maybe I'll just kind of talk you through what we do as we do it, and we can go at our own pace and not have to worry about following the exact tutorial. There's nothing extra in the tutorial, just pop-ups of telling you what to do. So you're not going to miss anything by not seeing it. Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. All right, we hit start game. Okay, welcome, Director. The space race has begun. Staying ahead of the pack will require unprecedented feats of engineering and no shortage of daring. Your role is to develop our space program, leading us into orbit and beyond. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so you can kind of see this is your UI here. All right, so Earth is here. No research is telling you. Research is here in the top left. In the top right, you've got your money, your research, which you have available, your support, your general public support, and then there's like an I, which is like your information. Same as here, this is Spacepedia or like a Wikipedia. So as you unlock things, you can kind of click on this and it'll take you into like a little bit of a history with some photos, and it's actually interesting stuff if you have the patience and you want to sit here and read through all of it and learn a little bit more about rocketry and all the historical rockets that have been built, that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. We're gonna leave that for now. That's something fun for you to do at your own time. But yeah, as you can see, we start off here in the 50s, 1957, and our first mission is we're gonna put a sounding rocket up into space. That's what we're gonna do. So let's click on Earth. Let's see what we have to do here. So here's the mission progress for the test launch. Everything else is locked. So when you start the game, all your other missions here are gonna be locked. We need to do a test launch first. Okay, so a test launch is going to be a little rocket. It's called a sounding rocket. We fire off, and the game kind of locks you into that. That's kind of what you got to do first. So we're going to click on this. We're going to get rewards of 100 support, 250 science points, and a milestone achievement here. Okay, so we're going to click plan mission. Okay, so because there's no crew, there's nothing else in the overview to do. So the first step is going to be building the vehicle. So we're going to click the vehicle. And we're going to do build sound rocket, and sounding rocket is locked. This is it. This is kind of one of the things I was talking to you about. One of the negative points is that I feel like there should be more customization, like way more customization than there is. I haven't done the full game, but from what I've seen so far, there is customization. You can build it, but it's kind of limited. It's just kind of limited. But here's our sounding rocket. This is the only one available. You can't customize it. It is what it is. So every single rocket in the game is broken up into two parts. There's the upper stage, which is this part here, and there's the booster, which is obviously the booster down here. The only trick of the game really that I've seen so far is you got to get your upper stage. Your booster has to be able to be at least equal to the upper stage. So right now, for the sounding rocket, it's at 0. But for example, if it was like 100 kilograms, this would have to be minimum 100 kilograms or more. Okay. When you first start out, the reliability is actually kind of low, 25% chance. So, I mean, there's like a 56% chance right now of something bad happening, which is quite high. But we're kind of stuck with it as it is. And if your rocket fails, you do get an increase in reliability. Like as you test things and as you work with them more, you get better at using them and the reliability will increase. But it's going to cost us 80,000 to go. So we're going to hit confirm. and we're going to hit build vehicle. I just want to explain to you this unrevealed trait here. This means once you construct your vehicle, there's either going to be a positive or a negative or nothing bonus trait. So it could vary, or one of each. I've had one before my test run which had like, plus 10 reliability, but minus 10 to your payload, like your satellite, whatever you're holding, reliability. So it just depends on, it's like a randomized event. There might be buildings you can build later on that affect that, but not that I've come across so far. We're going to hit, okay, vehicle approved. It's going to take us 2 months to build this, go to solar system. Now, we have to research our launch pad. So there's 3 tiers of research. There's missions, there's buildings, and there's vehicles. So here's our sounding rockets already researched. Our buildings, we have the HQ, we got the hangar. We got to build the launch pad to launch this rocket. It's going to take us a month or 2 to research this thing, and then we can kind of go on with other things afterwards. So that's it, yeah, 2 months to go. So let's just hit next month. All right, so small launch pad has been researched. Great, so now we can actually go to the base. And here's our base here. Q&E rotates. You can kind of zoom in. I mean, the zoom in isn't terribly great, and it's a kind of cartoonish, has this kind of cartoonish look. It's all right. It's kind of cute. And we go to build, and we pick our small launch pad. Now you can see it costs $50,000 to build it, and it's going to cost $5,000 a month to run it. Okay, just so you know, there is costs involved. Building over these rock formations, lakes, trees, all costs a lot extra money. So we got to build it like on a clear grass area. You can rotate with X and Z. Okay, so we're going to rotate the building. I mean, the roads don't really line up perfectly. I'm not sure they're even supposed to, but we're going to build our rocket pad right like, let's build it, whatever, I guess it's fine. Now it takes some time to build, so we're going to come back to it once it's completed. Now we're going to pick our next research item. So let's pick artificial satellite. This will unlock missions to launch satellites, artificial satellites into space. Yeah, so it'll unlock that mission type. Okay, so we're gonna go back. So it's gonna be 1 month to the rocket to be complete and 1 month for the construction of the rocket pad. All right, so we're gonna hit next month. All right, both are done, and here we go. It's gonna take us into our vehicle complete. It's the exact same rocket as we saw before. I clicked on it too fast, but it said no effect. Okay, so active missions. Now, uncrewed, because this rocket has no crew on it. Training, there's no training available just yet. And here's the launch date. Now we gotta select the launch date. Here's the calendar, upcoming calendar. April, May, June, July. And August starts getting, shady weather, suboptimal. September is very bad. October is not as getting a little bit better. Again, they're back to okay for November. So we're gonna pick next month, April. Now, if there was training, you could actually increase the time away. Let's say it was now March, and you wanted to launch in June, and you had training set up. You can click June, and they'd be training for these months, and it would give you a bonus to your reliability and your launch penalties. But since there's no training involved, we can go next month, select date. We really want to get this thing up in the air as fast as possible before other nations do that. So we're going to do confirm setup. Okay, 1 month, go to solar system. All right, now we got to do is pretty much wait 1 month. And yeah, if you go to base, actually, you can see our rocket pad is completed. It actually gives us a little bonus of minus 2% vehicle build time. Yeah, each building will have a little bit of bonus, as you can see here, 10% per month, 10% plus build time. This is just build time. Okay, so let's go next month. All right, so now the next month has passed. It automatically puts us into the mission overview to launch, okay? So we're far ahead in this mission. We'll get this milestone first if we launch and are successful. We're going to give it a shot. The reliability is actually pretty crappy and low, but you never know. We could get lucky. It's like a roll. All right, here's our rocket about to pop. Emperor rocket. Okay. Here's our reliability. Okay, so because it's good conditions, we got a little bit more reliable, but yeah, it's probably something bad gonna happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do we have spark? Yes, ignition, let's go!
We have liftoff.
We have liftoff. Excellent. All right, up we go. Up we go. So far, so good. It didn't explode yet. Hey. Did we actually make it? Did we make it? The following event occurred. Did we make it? Oh, systems damaged. Okay, but did we actually make it to space? I don't know. We might have. Okay, test launch. We got the test launch done. We got a little reward for that. But I don't think... Phase 1 test launch, okay. But did we actually get to space? NASA completed test launch first. Okay, let's click on Earth and see the next mission. Yes, so we're still logged here. Yes, you complete this mission April 1st. So we got first place. We got this milestone. Next is going to be artificial satellite. So let's go back to our research. Are we still... Oh, yeah, we're still researching it. Okay. So there's not much we can do besides... Because this is locked. We're going to have to wait till next month. We're going to hit next month. Artificial research has now been completed. We unlocked the moon. So you can actually click on the moon, and there would actually be moon missions you can do in the future. Right now, we're still worrying about Earth missions, though, however. So let's go, first of all, let's first plan our mission. Can we do this? Okay, this is going to require Explorer parts, suggested mission vehicle parts. These two here. Okay, so we have this done. We actually need to do the Explorer, which is going to let us drop off payload the satellite. That's going to actually be the requirement for this, plus the parts. So this is going to be a lot of research we're going to have to do to get this done. In the meantime, let's go back here and see requests. There are no requests to join missions, so there's nothing so far. Okay, so while we're waiting for this research to go, we're going to hit next month, and we're going to see actually how long that's going to take us. Okay, Explorer research completed. Now we can actually go to Earth, and we'll go to here. It's unlocked now. The artificial satellite. Now, to get first, we actually have to do it first. These guys aren't even researching yet, so we're actually way ahead of this one. Suggested mission, vehicle parts. Okay, so we'll plan this mission. So the overview is here. Okay, we're planning mission. These guys aren't even up to researching yet, so we're way ahead. Hit payload, and now we gotta design the payload, which is going to be the satellite which we are dropping off into orbit. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit more specifics with payload mass and how that works in terms of building the rocket. So there's 4 different options of a satellite we can pick from. There's standard, okay, which gives 65% reliability, 4 power, and what power means, it's much easier to explain once it's up in orbit. The cost, the build time, the weight, okay? There's communications, which have a better payload rating, more resources you're going to get. Again, it's going to be 4 power, 2 months, 100,000, same price. Okay, a little bit less reliability though, which is not great. There's the prototype version, which costs a lot less, which has a dollar value. And then there's the power version, which costs more, but get a lot more power. I'm actually going to pick this one. And for reasons which will become more clear, obviously, once we launch. So I'm going to select this payload, this satellite. And again, it doesn't let me, besides picking, it's basically just the color. It's not like I could pick the fins or these antenna. That's, again, it's one of the complaints I have is that there's not enough customization. Like, I wish there was something else I could do here besides just spin this thing, you know? Like, change the fins, change this, I don't know, put lights on it. That would be kind of cool. But we can't do that, so it is what it is. Unrevealed trait, we're going to see what that is. So we're going to do build payload, okay? Go to solar system. Now, we're actually going to have to still build these parts here. So we're going to select the mission. If you click on artificial satellite, it actually gives you suggested parts. So we're going to pick on, we're going to have to do this one, and then we're going to have to do this upper stage afterwards. Okay, Vanguard research complete. Great. We're going to have to do next research on the upper stage Viking. Yeah, so actually, I'll actually just show you, see if I can actually go into it now. Yes, it's suggested parts here, it's doing this. Now, if I go to this, can I construct the vehicle yet? No, maybe not until this is complete. Okay. No problem. We're going to go back out. We're going to do next month. All right, so now our satellite payload is complete. Let's see if there was any bonuses. No effect. Okay, so neutral. As is as is. That's fine. All right, now it's time to build the vehicle. Okay, so here we are in Vehicle Designer. As you can see, the payload here is 15 kilograms. So that's something we got to take into effect when we construct the rest of our rockets. So we're going to do, there's 2 stages. Okay, this upper stage, all right, which is going to be, for example, this one here, the Viking, which is we are researching now. It's going to be 15 kilograms, which is going to be enough to lift this payload. Okay, so you can click select part. Now, if you want to click a bigger one, for example, 500, you can go up all different sizes. I mean, this is overkill. You're going to be wasting your money, wasting your resources and your research for this. All you need to do is 15. 15 for 15 payload is all you need. So we're going to click select part. Okay, now you can click on your booster. The booster we actually have researched already. The booster has to lift at least 15 kilograms. So if you click on this one, this is 300. It's obviously strong, but it's also the smallest one we have. So like you can go as big as 6,600, which is obviously way too big. But if you do this one, this is all you need. It's going to be lifting this 15 kilogram thing, no problem at all. Reliability, it's going to be, here's payload reliability, and here's our rocket reliability. It's going to be 63. We're going to select part, and we're going to click confirm. Now we're still researching these parts, as you can see here. And now, see this one here now is under research. You click the mission, and I'll have both the signs there. But this is the part we need to do. It's almost ready to go, and once it's finished, we'll be able to complete the construction. Now we actually, can we do anything else in terms of our base? But I guess that's it for now. I guess let's just hit next month and finish the, here it is here. So active missions, we're going to do build vehicle, and 2 months to do that. Okay, great. Now our research is done. We have these 2 done. What do we want to do next? I think what I want to do next, it's going to do buildings. It's going to be the test pad. This is actually going to give us more testing. It allows us to test our small rockets before we launch them, which gives us more reliability. So I'm going to click on this. We're going to let that go. We're going to hit next month. All right. Nothing happened this month, looks like. We're still, researching. We're still under construction. Next month, though, we should be able to launch. All right. So I'm going to hit next month. All right. Rocket test bed research complete. And our rocket has been constructed. Here it is here. So we have our, I think it was 350 boost with a 15 kilogram upper with our payload on top. So yeah, it's just exposed satellite right on top, which goes right up. Hopefully up. Hopefully. Okay, training is not available because our rocket pad is not built yet. Actually, I wonder if we can go back to, okay, this is satellite, 9 months. They're catching up. Okay, let's go to construction. Let's build our test pad. Okay, how much is this going to cost? 125. Okay, we're going to build it next to our launcher. I just don't think we're going to have enough time to do a tester. By the time it takes to build. Okay, I think we're just going to launch without testing, without training. I mean, there's no crew. It's just, it makes your rocket a little bit more reliable, but we're not too bad as is. So I think we're going to set a launch date. We're going to do December. Yeah, so I'm looking to get first. These guys are still researching. Japan might come in second. Oh, they're going to launch in June? Okay, you kind of see here their schedule. See, I could have actually trained till February and launched in February, but if the weather's bad, then I'll be stuck till June. So you know what? We're going to select now and launch. Okay, confirm mission setup. 1 month's time. Okay, let's go. Research. This is done. Let's go to missions. Payload. Let's go to animal in space. What was first? Eden. Pioneer. Did we do animals in space? I don't know if Americans did animals in space. Did they? I don't know. We're gonna do lunar orbit. Mission animals in space. We have to do both of them. All right, let's do lunar orbit next. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go next month. Actually, is there anything here? Oh, requests. High altitude photography. Okay, we can't do this because we have no mission slots left, but after this launch is done, we'll be able to do that. Okay, let's do next month. We only get 1 mission slot. Like you're planning 1 mission at a time. That's all you can do. So while I'm researching for the next, like that lunar one, I'll be able to do that high photography one. Okay, let's launch mission. here we go. All right, looks like a nice clear launch. No rain or anything. Imbabala is the name of the rocket. All right, so here's a reliability 71.2. Okay, good conditions give us plus 8%. Okay, 53% chance of successful. Now, positive event, obviously, is what you want to get to, but it's only 18% chance of that. But yeah, our odds are pretty good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Ignition, sparking.
We have liftoff.
Good. So good. All right, looks like we did it, I think. Let's see what happened. The following event happened. Oh, so close to, okay, no mission effect, very close to positive. All right, let's continue. I think we can get, booster +1, reliability, upper stage +1, more reliability. That means the next mission we launch, so just more of a chance of a positive event happening. Okay, great. Okay, here's our artificial satellite. We are now in orbit around Earth, somewhere over Africa. All right, so here's our mission now. We need to collect 2 radio signals, comms, and 2 data signals, okay? All right, so it looks kind of confusing here at first, but once I break it down for you guys, it's gonna be pretty simple. So here's the objective. All right, we have 0 out of 2 comm signals, and we have 0 out of 2 data signals. There is a bonus reward if we get 3 and 3. Each command here, each one of these are commands, okay? And you have 2 commands per turn with 4 turns total, okay? For example, if you pay 1 power, you get 1 radio signal back, okay? But there is a chance this could fail. And if it does fail, you can pay an additional power to boost the signal to save the turn, okay? The problem is, like I said, you only have 6 power. This is the reason why I picked the 6 power satellite as opposed to the 4. It just gives us a little bit of a crutch on our first mission, more of a success chance, right? You can also take a command slot to recharge. Instead of having 2 items, you can do, for example, recharge and then 1. But then it'll take up one of your turns. So let's do first things first. Let's do one like this, 1 power for 1 comm, 1 power for 1 data. Let's confirm and see what happens. Okay, here's cost of power. Looks like we're gonna get it. The comms is gonna work. And green, good. Okay, so accept. I mean, it doesn't let me reject it, but there we go. We got 1 out of 2. Halfway there. This is gonna go, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail. Visual data. The camera is malfunctioning. We need some extra power, so here we go. We can either take the fail, or we can put 1 in, boost the signal, okay, and take an, and the data will work. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Okay, great. So now we have 1 of each. We only need 1 more of each to finish the mission, or we can try and go for that bonus. So let's think about what we want to do. We can pay a data to get 2. We can pay a data to get 2, which will give us the 3, but we'll be down to 0 data. Again, we only have 3 turns. So let's do that. But it's not going to cost us any power, which is the good thing. Now, to get back the data, we're going to have 3 to get the bonus, and we're going to take the rest of the turns trying to get data like that. So let's just try and see if this one works. Very high % chance. Oh, almost. So it cost us the data, but now we got 2 radios, which puts us into the bonus. Okay? And we got a data. So now we're just going to be short 1 to complete the mission or 2 for the bonus. Let's figure out a way we can get ourselves 2 more datas. We can do... Okay, I have 2 turns left. So why don't we do one like this? And you know what? And we'll do a recharge. Let's do that. Let's do a recharge first. In case this fails. Oh, it's passed anyways. Great. So we got the data. Accept. Now we need to get one more data for the bonus. So far we're good. Let's do one more like this. Last turn. And we'll do a recharge. That way, if the data fails, I'll have bonus power to boost the signal. To get the 3 and 3. Okay, let's try that. Confirm command. Yeah, it totally failed. It totally failed. Good thing I did the boost. Okay, so let's take this failure here. Resist it. And did we get it? Looks like we got it. Yes! Never in doubt. Achievement unlocked. There we go. Artificial satellite first. We won the race for the first. Okay, great. Lots of good bonuses here. Lots of research points. Okay. Funding review. Rocket test pack complete. Okay, is it actually complete? No, not yet. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to Earth. Let's go to requests. Test launch, high altitude photography. Let's go plan mission. It looks like it's going to be a sounding rocket. Yeah, so sounding rocket, again, it's already pre-done for us. We are going to go to confirm. We're going to build this vehicle. Okay, it's going to take us 2 months. Okay, and let's worry about the next one's going to be animals in space. I think we did actually, what did we research? Lunar orbit. Oh, it's going to be this one here. It's going to be lunar orbit. Is going to be our next one, not animals in space. Yeah, I don't know that. Did Americans put out? Maybe they must have. I think all nations did, right? All right, so we're gonna do next month. We're gonna do a funding review. We're gonna build our launch pad here next month. Ooh, fears over artificial satellite. Following your agency's launching the first artificial satellite, several foreign newspapers have claimed that satellite presents global security threats. Nah. So what do they want? The other 4 major space agencies have requested that your agency release the full specs of your Explorer payload. Your advisors believe agreeing to the request will improve your reputation. Oh. Okay. I'll share. Some science. Okay, it's over with the science. Budget review. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're loved. Great. Accept and continue. Okay, achieving lunar orbit is a challenging endeavor for any space agency, requiring a payload capable of not only reaching the moon, but also of careful course corrections to maintain orbit around it. Okay. Let's do research. Oh, lunar orbit, here it is here. I think we have to do... Should we do animals in space too? Let's do Pioneer, because then we can get our moon thing going. Okay, so let's do next month. Rocket test pack complete. Great. And here's our high altitude photography vehicle. Okay. No effect. Launch preparations. Here we go. So here's, now that we have the rocket test pad built, you actually can do training. And this is just reliability training. So we're going to hit this, hit continue. Okay. Set a launch date. So these launch dates are suboptimal. You can't launch in April. So we're gonna wait till June. It's quite so. Here's I'm talking about the bonus. Here's 3% bonus if we launch in March. Our training, because that rocket test bag would give us 3% bonus. 6, 9, but since we're waiting till June, it's gonna give us a 12% reliability bonus. We're gonna select dates, confirm mission setup, and go to solar system. Right. So we're still researching our Pioneer. We can't do too much just yet. This is still locked. Pioneer and suggested vehicle parts. Oh, it's all of these. Yeah. Interesting. Upper stage Jupiter. Upper stage Able. Quite a lot here. We're gonna see. Like, I don't know if you have to do both. We're gonna see if it's like what we have to do out of each one. Okay. In the meantime, these guys aren't even up to here yet. But actually, let's go back to How to go back to Earth? Here it is. Here. What are these guys doing? Animals in space? Are these guys? Oh, they're not even researching animals in space yet. Hmm. I kind of want to do both, but I kind of want to do the moon first. Maybe I'm supposed to do animals in space first. I don't know. All right, let's wait a month. Has anything happened? No, we're still researching. Okay, we're gonna have to wait another month. Has the research done yet? No, just not yet. Another month. Okay, here we go. Pioneer research complete. Okay, great. Pioneer. Oh, a new space. Okay, if you want to look at here, you can kind of give you the wiki about that. Yeah, it wants us to do now all of these here. So we're gonna do. Actually, if we can go to Pioneer, let's see if we can mass 35 kilograms. Eh? Let's go to vehicles. Let's see what we can do here. This is 60. No, where's the mass? Oh, capacity 1,000. Capacity 12. 7. Oh, 500 kilograms. 350. 500. Yeah, so these are all going to be fine. I don't know if you have to do all of these. I think we can probably just do one of each. So we're going to do 500, 350. What was that thing again? Was it 75? Missions. Pioneer. Pioneer is 35. Okay, so let's do the smaller ones. Able and Algol. Okay, we'll do that. Now, let's do... Oh, test launch halted photography. Let's do that launch first. And we can start planning the next mission. Oh, here it is here. High altitude photography. Okay, per month 3%, max bonus 15, months times 4. Launch mission. I mean, it's in the positive, 53% chance. Plus, if it's good weather, we'll get a little bit of a bonus too. Yeah, a nice clear evening in 1958. Let's launch her. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more controls in the terms that I can do like final checklists of, you know, different things. There's just not too much. It's just kind of, yeah, just go. Continue. That's it. Just
5, 4,
not much else in terms
3,
of
2, 1.
checklists and things we can do, but. Here we go.
We have liftoff.
Looks like we made it. Okay. No explosions. Oh my god. Systems damage, but at least we made it up into space. Okay, rockets now got a little bit more reliable. Okay, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. Okay, didn't get as much rewards as we could have, but we got something. All right, that's fine. All right, so let's go here. Let's do lunar orbit, and let's start planning this mission. First, it wants us to design the payload. So the payload's going to be the Pioneer. Wow, look at this cute little thing. But yeah, that's it. Like I said before, I mean, there's a few different options here in terms of colors, but you can't select like antennas. You can't select different boosters. Like what it is what it is. Like that's the thing that's kind of not my favorite part about this game, but not much you can do. Okay, so let's see what we have here. There's the standard, comms, reduced reliability. So from 75 to 60. There's observation, again reduces from 75 to 65. Improved observation modules. Okay. Like I've never got this far in my tester, so we're kind of in uncharted territory in terms of my playthrough. The prototype, reduced build costs. I don't care about that. Observation, improved modules, improved comms modules. 70, or just more reliability altogether. They're all 6 power. I was looking for one with more power, but they're all the same. I think I'm gonna take the 10% risk here for 65% chance. Negative effect 25%, 35%. Okay, you know what? For my first time, I'm gonna send the regular one. We'll send the standard one. Okay, so small probe carrying scientific instruments and radio transmitters by a painted fiberglass shell. Okay, we're gonna select payload and we are going to build it. Okay, so now that we're doing this, let's go to research and let's figure out mission, lunar orbit. So yeah, it wants us to build these things here. Okay, so we got to keep on doing research. So we're gonna hit next month. The prospect of launching the first human into space is dominating the newspapers. Most have labeled it an impossible endeavor. Declare you will win, of course. Oh, I'll go done. Okay, so let's do the next one, which was let's do Able, the smaller ones. And yeah, maybe next we'll do the missions, the animal. Oh, human or satellite. Oh. So you can kind of pick, like, we can do them all. Okay. Oh, was there any other artificial satellite we did? Oh, requests. Orbital radio. Solar wind monitoring. Yeah, we have no slots available. So we're going to hit next month. Okay, Able research. Okay, so now we can get into our... So this is constructed, and we're able to construct now, looks like the rock... Oh, so here's the bonuses. So plus 24% cost... Oh, minus 24% build cost. I don't care about that, but... Ooh. What's that? Oh, artificial satellite. Oh, they're third. There they are there. Okay. So let's go to active missions. Vehicle. Okay, so minus cost, minus reward. Okay, so here's our payload. It's 35 kilograms on the top, the Pioneer, wherever inside, wherever it is. Let's do the upper stage. Upper stage we have, this is not available. Let's do this one. It's 350. What's this one? 35. 500. What's too big? Let's do this one. Okay, select part. And let's do the booster. It's going to be like this one we did. Oh, wow. Yeah. 1,000. It's way overpowered, but is there a smaller one I could do? No, it's too small. This is the next size up. It's 1,000. So, okay. Okay, so let's select parts. And, okay, we're going to build her. Hit confirm. Okay, that's it. So now we go back to science. Was there anything else we had to do? Oh, here's our vehicle. Missions. Yeah, it looks like we're done. I mean, we can research more stuff, I guess, but let's go back to, let's actually get some buildings going. Research lab. Let's do research lab. Maybe get us more research points. I don't know. Medium launch pad. Yeah, we gotta get some buildings going. Mission control. Some of the things going here. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do next month. And nothing happened yet. We're still doing research lab. We're gonna do next month again. Okay, this is done. So let's go to space, build, research lab, and this is gonna get us unlocks mission training science. Okay. So build time 3 months. We can put that. Research lab can kind of be here in the center next to the main part of the space place, space base. All right, so let's go back out. Next research is going to be let's do animals in space. Maybe we should do completionists, just try and do everything. Okay, so we actually have 3 months left to build this thing, so we're gonna go launching orbit in 12 months. Nothing else. So let's go to next event. Radiation belts. Data from your recent artificial satellite. Okay, good. Next month looks like Open Skies Debate. A global symposium is taking place to establish laws regarding territorial space for orbiting satellites. The proposed treaty states that all nations should have free access to space. Your advisor believes supporting the treaty will improve diplomatic relations with other space agencies, though opposing it may prove popular with sections of our own media. Support the treaty. Yeah, I think it's probably support is good. I mean, like, it's not like nowadays any one country has here's a budget review. Any, majority of, that one person can control space over the other. All right, so here's our vehicle complete. This is going to take up our Pioneer. It's kind of hard to gauge the size. Is this like a small rocket as well? I can't really tell. Okay, so let's do training. Oh, you can do science training or science reward. Okay, let's just do reliability. I don't care about the science reward right now. Let's do that. And instead of launch date of March. Oh, it looks like these guys are going to be there. We can even do April for an extra almost 10%. Let's just do April. Okay, let's do that. And confirm setup. Okay, 3 months. Next research. Oh, animals in space. And we're gonna do the Eden payload. This carries the animals. So let's do that. Okay, next month. Artificial satellites. So they're all catching up a little bit. Next month again. And this should be it. The month of the launch. Lunar orbit. We're gonna try lunar orbit. Plus 90%. Okay, launch mission. Let's try it. The reliability training of that platform really does help. But like I said, I wish there was just much more control here, more customization, like launch day, like, hey, pre-flight checks, like all these cool things I could be doing right now, checking off with little animations and stuff. It's kind of like, it's kind of basic, you know? But again, for the price you pay for the game, it's not, 95% chance, let's go. Yeah, it's not a super expensive game, so the options, I guess, you know, are going to be super there, but I guess it's still a fun little game to play and kind of see if we can win the space race.
We have liftoff.
Up we go. Yeah, definitely getting bigger in terms of the rocket, but yeah, it's just still pretty small. Oh yeah, you can see the background of the science building, so it kind of shows you, like, as you expand your base, it does take effect on these little cutscenes. All right, up we go. The following event occurred during launch. Oh, not to the positive just yet, but okay. Still a good, clean launch. Booster and upper stage, good. Okay, here we are. Lunar orbit, but we're not around the moon. We're around Earth. Perform translunar injection. Okay. So we need to have 2 datas and 3 navigation. Wow, this is new for me. Oh, interesting. So let's get a little bit more trickier in terms of what you can or can't do. So it's saying, how do I earn data? To earn data, it's gonna take me 2 of these. I'm gonna get 2 navs, and I'm gonna get 1 data. Or I can pay a nav and pay a comm and get 3 data. Wow, this is like a little bit of a puzzle. All right, we're gonna try this one here, and signal return request. Now this will give me a chance to pay like I need data to pay. Oh wow, yeah, this is. Oh yeah, if I get this, I can pay for the trajectory optimization with the radio from here to get 3 datas. I see now what's going on here. Okay, let's try and I do a recharge. Okay, so we definitely gonna have to keep our power up. Okay, let's try this. Let's try the first thing. 7 power. Okay, good. See, this has failed completely. How much power is it gonna cost to fix this thing? Our navigation's failing. Resist. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay, we're getting there. Did this pass? Yes. So it looks like it's like a 50-50 shot, because it looks like, you know, for every one that works, one doesn't. I never had one that worked both times. Okay, so we got 2 comms. Now we can use the comms and this to pay for 3 data, like boom, like this. 3 power left. This isn't going to cost me any power. So we do that. I kind of want to do this to get 2 like this. And we're going to use a charger as well. Okay, confirm commands. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Failed. Just barely, but it failed. Okay, we're gonna have to resist. This is why I keep on doing the recharge. So we have lots of these now, of data. This worked. Oh, did it get? Oh, it did get to positive. to the plus 10%. Oh, there might be a bonus. Lucky Drift. Yes, did it give me a bonus? I think it did give me a bonus, yes. 3. Okay, so, let's see here. Okay, mission is done. Do we want to risk for the one more? Yeah, we do. Let's recharge. Let's do this. Recharge again? No. Yeah, might as well. This is gonna work. Okay, so we recharged. This should give us... Okay, it's failed, of course. Like, why not? Man, our navigation sucks. Okay, so let's do the resist. A little bit extra power. There we go. Task complete. Split the bonus. Next task, achieve lunar orbit. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. We're on the way to the moon. Oh, we're at the moon. Oh, there's 2 missions now, 1. Okay. So collect 3 comms and 4 data. Okay. Let's see how this operates here. Commands. So do we start fresh 6? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's do 3. So we're gonna do. Oh, this costs 2 power. What could we get comms for anything else, or for data, or for nav? If we do one like this, ping location, then we can do this. Okay. And then we can do this. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna ping location first, and it's gonna work. We don't have to resist. Good. So now we have one like this, accept, which is gonna pay for the next step, which was this one here. Which, oh, good, it worked too. Beauty. Okay, so now we're getting there. We're getting there, and this is gonna fail. Oh, it worked too. Wow. So far, we're not causing too much power loss here. Oh, awesome. Within the first turn, that's it. We're almost there. Now the bonus is quite a lot. It's 7. Let's see here. If we have 4 power left. I can always recharge. I got 3 slots here. I got plenty of turns. Okay, let's figure this out. So if we need to get 4 more. I don't want to do this. I kind of want to do this. If I spend a data, okay, it'll give me 2 of these. I can spend 1 to get 3. No, it's still going to make me short, though. Okay, that's okay. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to do this. All right. Then we're going to get 3. All right. So we're going to have 5, 6, 7. Oh, they just hope this works. Okay. Oh, failed. The first one failed. We got too lucky the first turn. We got too lucky our first round. All right, navigation failed. We're gonna have to resist. Okay, got that. Use the nav to pay for the data. Please work. Yes, it worked. Good. Data's in. 3. Oh, and it worked. We're running out of power, though. We're gonna have to use a recharge. Accept. Done. Okay, so we got this is done. Now we only have to work on getting quite a bit more radio. Let's see here. There's only a few ways to get it. 2 plus a data. 2 plus a data. Let's do this. It's going to lower down to 6. It's going to give me 2. I'm going to get my data back with this. 4. So there we go. The problem is if I get more than 2 failures, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, first one worked. Thank goodness. I'm going to have my navigation points. So yeah, there's a bit of like trickery here where you gotta kind of sit and think about like what goes into what. I mean, if you think about it, it's not that complicated. It's just a matter of figuring out, okay, the second one worked. Good. I think we're done now because I have enough power to pay for a resist. Okay, this is going to give us, 2 of those. And we're going to do it again. And even if it fails, I have enough power to resist. Oh, it failed badly. Let's do this. Resist. Hey! That's how you do it, folks. And that is how you get a beautiful lunar orbit there with our Pioneer. First lunar orbit. Beauty. Awesome stuff. Okay. Woo! All right, folks. That was a lot of fun. You know, it's actually kind of, it feels very rewarding figuring that out on the fly as we sit here figuring out the math on that. You know, it's on math, but in a way it is math. Just to calculate what goes into what, to trading it out. I mean, it's not that hard if you sit for a minute and think about it. It's doable. It's one of these things that is doable. We have our Pioneer. We now have our mission done for that. We got lots of money, lots of research, lots of support. I mean, lunar orbit, that's awesome. But I think that's a good place to end our very first episode. And definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we continue the series? Is this something fun? Do you guys want to see bigger and better rockets? I mean, there's only so much we can actually do and customize. That's the one downside. If there was like a ton of customization, I think this game would be like on point. But because the customization is so limited, that's one thing that's really holding this game back from being like an awesome game. It's a fun pickup game, but it's not like an awesome game. That's where I'm standing on it. That's my feeling so far. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. So as we go on more with the game, maybe my opinion will change. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments what you think. Should we continue? Should we stop? And yeah, if you liked the video today, please drop a like. And if you really like the video, please consider subscribing. That would be absolutely amazing. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.